Right, let's open for questions now. I know a lot of you will have questions, so you're going to have to be calm about this. I was just thinking that Sunita is not used to people, but we made sure she's been mobbed at every street corner in Kerala, so it's been baptism by fire. I'm going to start with the little girl here in the front row. One minute, the mic here, sir, to the little girl there. And then we'll come to him also. Little girl, the littlest girl in the green dress. Yes.
Have you ever wrote a diary when you were in the ISS, and will you publish it as a book?
Good question.
Good question.
Good question.
Yes, and I'll answer it quickly, but then I have one thing to add. Yes, I did, and I need to read through it just to make sure it will all flow, but it might be interesting to read, I think. And I would suggest for everybody, it was amazing to be able to do that. But one of the really great things about being in space and writing a diary, I was super focused on just being there in the moment. I would highly suggest folks write a diary. My father always did, and I didn't quite understand it. But it makes you think for a second about the whole day. For me, I did one on a weekly basis. You think about the day and you think of all of the really great things that happened that day, and it all of a sudden changes your opinion about the day. Like, wow, it was actually a really good day. How many things did I learn today? It was really a fun exercise. So I suggest you do it. I'd like to read your diaries one day.
Well, clearly the youngest people have the smartest questions, and I'm seeing someone even younger. How old are you, my friend? Excuse me, could the camera people just clear the way so I can see him? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you?
8 years.
Huh?
8 years.
8 years. Wow. Go ahead with your question.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Ayan Muhammad, second G from NEMS. If India built a space station, what will be your contribution?
Repeat the question, even I didn't hear it. If India, could you repeat the question?
If India made a space station, what will be your contribution?
If India built a space station, what would be your contribution?
Wow, I would be honored to help in any way I could. Great question. I think what I would like to do is I would like to see the young people in this audience be ready to go to space, so I would try to help you get ready to go to space.
Okay, the young girl, the girls here, the girl here in the front row, in the purple hijab, yeah, yes.
Hello, ma'am. So, I have been looked up to you in my entire life. So, whenever I say people, I also want to become an astronaut and I also dream beyond the gravity, people will say, be realistic. Dream something that's actually possible. So how you overcome all these self-doubts of the people and to yourself. And there are so many things that will help to us to be an astronaut, like the scuba diving certificate and the commercial pilot license things. So what are the steps that we should take? I'm a +2 graduate student. So I'm going to take my engineering in aerospace engineering. Wow. So what would we should do to become an astronaut, to become a newer position like the scuba diving certificate and the pilot license, like that thing? Can you please say about that?
I'm so excited for you. You are on the road, so I think you don't worry about what other people are thinking. You know, the one part that I mentioned today about the aircraft, the helicopter, the spacecraft doesn't know. Don't worry. Don't worry what other people say. You in your mind, if you have a goal, you go and achieve your goal. I think one of the things you mentioned already, health is a big thing. Yeah. Of course, we want to be able to be healthy so that we can be able to, our bodies can go to space and come back. Also, just be curious. Just ask questions and be steadfast in your goals, and just be competent in what you do. Show people, prove to people that you can do it, and then you can be confident.
Okay, next question there.
Hi, ma'am. I'm Nanda. I would like to ask you.
Hold the mic up. Yeah.
Hi, ma'am. I'm Nanda. I would like to ask that you said your father was a neuroanatomist. Was there a particular moment in your life where you made him proud, and what was the moment in your life that you made yourself proud? You said you wanted to be a veterinarian, then you switched careers, right? Then you become a jet helicopter. So what was the moment that you made your father proud, and what was the moment that you made yourself proud?
Yeah, it's hard to make your Indian parents proud. I get it.
Yeah. In India, we have to make our parents proud.
but it can happen. There were, of course, I've always looked up to my father as a neuroscientist and always was curious about his work. And the one day that he asked me about my work and said, "Wow, you know a lot about space." That's when I knew that I think I made him a little bit proud. So that was a huge day. So when it turns around, that's a good thing. And don't worry about it. I hate to say that to your parents out there. Don't worry about it. Pursue your goals, have your dreams, and don't let anybody stop you from having your dreams.
Okay, next question.
Hi, my name is Aishwarya, and
Yeah, we could hear you.
hi, my name is Aishwarya, and I'm an astrophysicist. And so I just want to say thank you because you are a fearless trailblazer, and you're the reason why, along with Kalpana Chawla, that I even took the first step in pursuing this career. That's just a compliment to you. But my question is, when I was working in the Atacama Desert, the Magellanic Clouds were the most interesting thing that I saw in the night sky. When you were in space, can you tell me what was the most interesting thing that really caught your eye besides Earth?
Oh, wow. This flight was amazing. So we were actually very lucky that we were up there longer. We had incredible aurora. You probably have seen some time lapses of our aurora that actually came down on the planet a little bit lower in latitudes, and probably people in the northern latitudes saw it just as easy as we did, but we saw it so brightly. We flew right through it. So aurora was on either side of us. Another amazing thing we saw while we were up there, because we're in both hemispheres, we saw 2 comets. And we saw the comets as they were coming toward the sun. We only see them for a small amount of time, right before sunrise, or right before sunrise. And then we actually saw them when they came around the backside of the sun, and their tails were longer. So when you think about that type of stuff, you think about what else is going on in the universe, much bigger than what we are participating in right here, and that's amazing. That's just amazing.
Amazing. I'm sorry, I'm going to be prioritizing young kids over adults, and adults will just have to be patient with me. There's a young boy here, yes, in the middle.
Hello, my
hi.
name-
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yes, hi. How old are you?
9.
Go for it.
Hi, my name is Saryan, and my question is, when you first heard the news that you are trapped, how did it feel like? Was it fear of death?
Well, first of all, I'll just say I never felt that I was trapped, but it's a good word. I like it. Like I mentioned earlier, I always knew people were working on us trying to get home. I was really sad, honestly, for all the people who had worked so hard on this spacecraft, and they weren't going to see the success of their spacecraft as it came home with us. So I was very thankful that that spacecraft, Boeing Starliner, actually came home without much problems, landed, they were able to get it back, fix it, and we'll be able to launch it again. So for me, I felt more sympathy for the people who had worked so hard on it. I knew I was in a safe place on the space station, on the International Space Station. I knew I would have a ride home, sometimes not optimal, but I would have a ride home, and I would get back to my family and friends. So I was okay.
Okay, and how old are you, my friend?
I am 9 years old.
Okay, go ahead with your question.
I have a question. In what planets will there be life, mostly like in Europa, Mars and Venus?
Wow, it's a great question, and I do believe that yes, we're going to go to these places and try to figure out if there's life. Venus, I don't know about, it's a little bit hot there. But Mars, there's definitely evidence of water, and you're right, on Europa, a moon of Jupiter, looks like there's an ice covering, which means there might be water underneath. So we are working on trying to figure out how to get a spacecraft there that will drop a ROV, a remotely operated vehicle, through the ice and then look around. We can do that on Earth. So why couldn't we do that on a moon of Jupiter? You are going to be part of that problem, so the solution to that problem.
And another question I have.
Okay, there are lots of other kids, Baba. Let me give a chance to some others. If we can have, I see the girl in the, okay, there's so many kids.
I know.
I don't even know how to choose this. Okay, yeah, go for it.
My name is Vishnath. I'm 10 years old. I've been interested in this science for like years now. I just want to ask a question. When you were in the ISS, exactly what kind of experiments did you do? What did you do? It's a question I've had.
It's a great question. I mean, we are doing science on ourselves, of course, because we're up there. And along with biology, we're looking at stem cell growth process, trying to figure out how to sequence DNA. We are trying to figure out how to grow stem cells, maybe heart stem cells, which we've done in the past. For when you guys take the big trip and somebody gets hurt, you'll be able to help each other. On another front, we're doing all sorts of material sciences to figure out how to make spacesuits, spacecraft better using combustion. We're looking at all sorts of scientific ways that we could do refueling maybe in space. We're practicing some of that. We're doing some robotics in space as well for trying to maybe optimize when humans and robots can work together. So there's a whole myriad of experiments that we're doing, including observing our universe and observing back on the planet how we can help our planet and understand growth patterns, for example, for agriculture. So the experiments range in thousands of them.
Okay, I'm going to take the last question. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll take 3 questions together very quickly, make them 10 seconds each.
Make them yes or no.
Okay. Here, in the front. I don't have a mic for you right now. I don't even know where the mic is. Where is the mic? Okay,
Hi.
there, okay.
Hi, ma'am.
Stop.
I'm Sri Lakshmi.
Hi.
I'm so grateful to see you. And my question is, what was the most beautiful moment that you had in space?
The most beautiful moment, I think, was that first time I looked out the window and saw our planet. I want every one of you to take a lap around the planet one day so you can see it. And that's why we have commercialization of space, hopefully to lower cost and get more people to have that experience.
Okay, I have to take a last question. Everybody has to sit down. You have to sit down. You have to sit down, and I'm going to choose this completely at random. Where's the mic, my friends? All right, last question to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
My name is Swati. I'm from Coimbatore. Now that you've retired, how does it feel that you will not be able to go back in space? You will not be able to see Earth or the other parts of the globe?
Yeah, I'm so glad I have that memory in my head. Of course, I have FOMO. You guys know FOMO?
Yeah.
I have a fear of missing out, of course, of all my friends. But I'm really excited, and I think the best compliment for a career is that your mentees and the people that follow behind you will do the job even better than yourself. So that is your challenge as well. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you exploring and doing bigger and better things than I've ever did.
Let me ask you a non-space question. What's the best food you've had while you've been in Kerala?
Oh, wow. Oh, man, that's too hard to say. There's so much good food.
Name more than one, then. We
Oh,
allow
what is
you
it
more
called?
than one.
Appam.
Appam?
Appam.
Okay, here's what we're going to do so that everybody feels included. We're going to take a selfie from stage as we give a big round of applause to the amazing, extraordinary Sunita Williams.
Super fun. Thank you so much.